opinions and views of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Happy New Year, Philippines. You are watching the Business Portal, your information source to business trends, opportunities, and money-wise tips. Coming to you live on Channel 8 via Destiny Cable and Channel 1 via GSAT. Good morning. I am your host, Rowena Suarez, and you can call me Ro for short. Our segment, Investment Academy, talks about the different ways to increase investment capacity, financial literacy, and awareness. Investment Academy will show Filipinos not only how to make money, but also how to create wealth. A sunny Wednesday to you, our dear viewers. Let's start our show with our Just Ask Crow portion. Let me just tweak this portion a little bit. Since the questions will be about stock market, I will actually ask our dear guest to answer these questions as well. Is that fine?
That should be fine.
Okay, so from texter number 0145, how can I save for my retirement? I only earn 15,000 a month. Can I do this with stocks?
Should I answer now?
Yes, please.
Well, 15,000 a month, was that a monthly compensation?
Yes, monthly compensation.
Well, let me just inform everybody, our viewers, that you don't need a big amount of money to invest in stocks. 5,000 pesos is enough. So basically, every Filipino can invest in stocks. My students, college students, they invest in stocks. So you don't need to be a filthy rich individual to become one of the owners.
So you
of
should, so
stocks.
15,000. So how much should she or he save?
Well,
for that
the
amount?
basic principle is to invest only your disposable income. So if you have maybe 5,000, 10,000 disposable income, then a portion of that can be invested in stocks. But all will depend on your profile as an investor. So I think we'll talk about
that later.
That later. But the point is you don't need a big amount of money to invest.
Okay, so that's your answer, texter 0145. For another one from 2310, the stock market is on its all-time high. Do you still suggest putting in money in the market?
Well, it would have been better. It would have been perfect had you started investing 6 or maybe 8 months ago when prices were low, when prices were too cheap to be ignored by buyers. Yes, with a very good economy, rosy economic outlook for 2013, and some other catalysts that we will talk about later, I think there is still some upside potential, but not as big as what you would have made had you started investing last year.
So parang it's still not too late to start, right?
Hindi pa naman, meron
Okay.
pa po.
Okay. So another one from 7814. I just bought stocks last Monday. It was on an all-time high. Do you think it is a wrong time to buy?
Well, like I said, the best time to buy is when prices are low. Prices were low last year.
Yes.
But 2013, I think there is still some upside potential. So, hindi pa po huli ang lahat.
Okay, so thank you very much so for questions, you may get in touch with us at 0917-862-7576 or at justaskrow@gmail.com, and you can follow me on Twitter, _askrow. You can also view the show on YouTube, Investment Academy by Rowena Suarez. Okay, so I'm sure, my dear viewers, I'm sure you've already known our guest today, so I didn't actually introduce him, but again, he is our dear guest, always the handsome Jay Peñaflor from the PSE. It's it's a happy new high in the stock market. Let us look back at the years that was in the Philippine stock market and what we expect for 2013. So Philippines, let us welcome again our favorite resource speaker here in our show, Market Education Head, Professor Jay Peñaflor. Good morning, Professor.
Happy New Year, Ms. Ro. Thank you for that always wonderful introduction. And well, Happy New Year to all our viewers. We're here again to talk about stock investing, and hopefully we can help you decide on what strategies to take, or maybe on what stocks to buy this year.
As you notice, no, for the past years, I always ask you to come. You're always my first guest of the year, para to actually jumpstart our viewers about investing in the market.
Yes.
Because that's actually both our goal here is to actually make people invest in the market, no matter how high, how much, or no matter the amount of the money, as long as they
Correct.
do they do invest in the market. So an update of the market last year. Last year when we talked, you said that it was going to be, it was actually on a 4,900, I think, level. And then sabi mo, it's going to go up 5,800.
Yes.
And so it happened. So meron kang crystal ball.
Ay, hindi naman, Miss Ro, ano, but I think with the indicators last year, it would really lead to a 5,800 level. When we were discussing about outlook for 2012, this January of 2012, when I was here, outlook for the economy was so positive, rosy. Companies' earnings were positive. Inflation was contained at a very manageable level, and so interest rates were low as well. So all these indicators lead to would really lead to a 5,800 level. And I think, well, for this year, we see all those positive indicators leading to a possible greater levels for the Philippine Stock Exchange Index.
Okay, like when was that? Monday, I was just so surprised that the market went up to 6,000.
6,000.
And then yesterday it went up to 6,884.
6,044, now 6,085. So three or four consecutive days of
Is this too good to be true for the market?
well, not really, but it's really high at the moment. So not really a perfect time to come in. You know? Like what we said, better to invest when
It's low.
it's low, ano?
But is it still gonna go down, do you think?
Personally, I'd like the market to correct a bit, ano? Mas maganda pag bababa ng konti. So that those who were not able to buy when share prices were low would have the chance to ride on the market, ano? So that when it goes up again, mas maraming mas masaya. Ano? And at its present level, 6,085, most companies, blue chips, or the secondary stocks, small companies, relatively smaller companies, most of them are already up. So pag tumaas man yan, konti na lang. Ano? So pag wala ka pang alam sa analysis, baka mali yung timing. So imbis na kumita ka ng konti, you'll end up losing money. So the best strategy now is to identify those companies which have not moved up yet.
Okay.
Ano? Most of them, I think 70-80% of the companies that are listed in the PSE went up significantly already. Some of them double digits, yung iba 100-200% increase in a span of less than 1 year. So imagine the returns that those who invested gained, ano, at the moment. So pag ako bumili ng stock na piso last year, when the market was down last year, at ngayon ang presyo 3 piso, so sasabihin ko, maybe this is about time to sell now. I should realize my gain. A gain is a gain. So mas malaki na yung possibility na magbenta ako. Okay, so pag ako naman si buyer, pag yung buyer side naman nakabili dun sa 3 pesos, medyo wala nang gaano
for growth.
kasi wala na ganong buyer. Habang tumataas yung presyo ng stock, mas kumukunti yung demand. There are less people buying stock. So basic law of demand and supply, pag wala na ganong demand, price goes down. Kaya when prices are too cheap to be ignored by buyers, maraming demand, maraming gustong bumili, and so the upward pressure on the price of the stock.
I have a question. What you said something like about the secondary. Baka our viewers does not know what the secondary market is.
Okay. Well, a secondary, second liner stocks.
Second liner,
Yeah.
secondary.
Okay, we have different forms of stocks or of stock listed in the market. Well, the premium ones
Or the blue chips.
Are the blue chips. So these stocks are are very profitable, had been profitable in the past, profitable now, and will become even more profitable in the coming days ahead. Gives out dividends, very stable in terms of share price movement. So these are blue chip stocks, the big corporations that are profitable. There are stocks which are growth in terms of nature.
Okay, and this is the secondary.
Yan. Sila yung mga companies that are just getting started. Yung mga bago, maliliit, not as big as blue chip stocks in terms of profitability and assets. Kahit na profitable sila, you don't expect them to give out cash dividends because whatever they earn, they reinvest it in the company so that
What
they
are
can
examples of these companies?
Siguro yung mga companies that are into call BPO sector.
BPOs,
So alam
yeah.
naman natin na bago pa lang yan mga kumpanyang yan, nag-expand pa lang so that they can become bigger companies. Companies which are into gaming and casino business.
Okay.
So yan, bago pa lang, sabi nila, gaming and casino will be the next big thing in the local equities market. But most of them are relatively new companies or companies in a new business industry, but this industry is perceived by many to be the next big thing, to be lucrative. So this can be considered growth companies. So not as big in terms of blue chip, in terms of assets, profitability, not as good in terms of cash dividends. And yung price
But
nila,
there is room for growth.
room for growth.
Yeah.
Well, actually, may yung mga second liner stocks, Miss Ro, yung upward potential is very big. You can earn 50%, 100% in a very short period of time.
So dapat you're really watching it.
Correct.
Kasi if you
Oo.
blink and then biglang it goes up, tas it
Yan
goes
naman
down.
yung downside nun. Mataas yung potential return, but the corresponding risk is also very big. So, ito yung mga stocks that risk taker or risk-taking investors buy. Pero pag ikaw si risk averse, medyo matakot ka na. These stocks or those stocks are not for you. Pag risk averse ka, dun ka sa blue chip companies. So, para mas sigurado, stable. Kami naman sa Philippine Stock Exchange, mas gusto namin, kung beginner ka, it would be better to invest in value stocks. Kung ang
Like
tawag
blue
namin,
chips?
value investing. So, if you don't know much about the stock market, wala ka pang alam mag-analyze, you don't have so much time to monitor, the best strategy is to invest in companies that are profitable, well-managed, blue chip companies. Ang tawag dyan, value investing.
Value investing. I see. So, for value investing, do you have like ages na kunyari for value investing mas maganda ba yung mas bata ka, mas doon ka sa value investing, or mas bata ka, go for the riskier ones? What do you
Okay.
suggest?
Alam mo, Miss Ro, yung mga bata ngayon are, most of them are risk takers. Alam naman natin, when we are younger, you are more aggressive. You tend to invest in stocks or maybe in instruments whose potential returns are high. Pero alam mo na risky, kasi may risk and return concept. Kaya most of my students, college students, most of them are aggressive, risk-taking. Mga risk-taker talaga sila. So, they are more inclined in buying yung mga second liner or third liner stocks, yung mga
Ano,
talagang
and they make it
speculative.
stay? They make it stay there? Or
Actually, buy and sell,
Buy and
velocity
sell sila.
trading. Buy when price is low, and then 5-10% gain out, and then they'll look for another stock which will give them higher return potential. Buy, sell, buy, sell
buy,
on a
sell.
regular basis.
I see.
Pero meron rin yung tinatawag na trade-off. Because
Ah.
if you do that, if you buy and sell on a regular basis, yung cost is also higher.
Okay.
Because every time you buy and sell, meron charge yung broker sa'yo. So, when you do that, when you
Do it yourself.
do it yourself, or when you do velocity trading, ensure that your gains or your total gains is greater than your total cost.
Okay. There was a question earlier that came in. It said, they asked, what made the market kick right away to 6,000?
Oh, yan. Nice question.
Oo.
What made the market kick to 6,000 level? That is something expected, a year ago. Like I said, our economy is doing perfectly well. Okay?
In all aspects?
well,
Politically, yes.
yeah, ma'am, politically, but more than that are the economic indicators. Our economy, I think, grew more than 6% last year. Consumer spending was so high. Ibig sabihin, maraming bumibili, at ang binibili nilang produkto are mostly products that are produced by listed companies. At syempre, dahil may demand sa produkto ng listed companies, kumikita yung mga kumpanya. That made the companies, most of them are listed, more profitable. So, meron din confidence. Many investors, local or foreign alike, are confident about the Philippine economy. Other indicators such as inflation rate was contained.
At 3%, right?
Exactly, 3 to 4, below 4%. Interest rates were low, which made stock investing more conducive. Kasi pag mababa yung interest rate, sasabihin ng mga investors, wala, I will not earn so much from banks. So I would rather put my money in stocks. Doon na lang ako kasi sa stocks, yung potential return is greater. And aside from that, when interest rates are low, yung mga kumpanya are more inclined to expand. So sabihin ng kumpanya, let us borrow more money from banks so that we can finance our expansion plan. And if companies expand, they become more profitable. If companies expand, it helps the economy as a whole.
Yeah.
It creates jobs, pag maraming trabaho, maraming may sweldo,
May spending din.
may
mas
spending,
mataas.
may investing, so it creates positive economic multipliers. And aside from that, yung situation outside is not okay. The U.S. economy is at the moment in bad shape, but well, they said it's recovering. Europe is not also very healthy at the moment. So yung mga, even foreign funds are beginning to take notice of our economy. So sabi nila, dun tayo ngayon sa Pilipinas. So
There were questions that was coming to me via Twitter, and they asked me what will happen with the fiscal cliff. Diba there was a fiscal cliff in the US?
Yes.
Will it affect us? And I said, and then so after what, a day or two, lumabas natapos na yung fiscal cliff. That's when the market went up to 6,000.
correct. That's
What?
one, but yung fiscal cliff, that is one thing that the local market had absorbed a long time ago. So kahit na siguro nagkaroon ng problema or natuloy yung fiscal cliff or yung cliff na tinatawag,
Sa America.
magkakaroon yan ng some effect sa global markets, including the Philippine markets, but the effect will be temporary. Kung nangyari nga sana yan, it would have it could have given us buying opportunity kasi may konting babayan, bababa
konting
ng
dip.
konti, konting dip, pero hindi magtatagal yan. There will be an immediate recovery from that dip, So kung bumaba sana yon, sana nakabili tayo, It would have been it would have provided some buying opportunity for those who were not able to buy before.
Yeah, because like some investors, no, some investors were saying, oh, maybe I should pull out my money already. They were calling me, pull out my money because there's a fiscal cliff. I said, let's just wait a bit. If ever there will be, it will just be a knee-jerk reaction. And then
Correct.
because
correct.
our market is stable enough not to be able to be
Right.
affected by that.
Yes,
Am I correct in saying that?
You are definitely right, Ms.
Yeah.
Ro. Our economic fundamentals are solid.
Yeah.
Meron mang external shock na mangyari, yung
And then,
effect
so
will be
you can say that the
temporary.
foundation of our economics in the market is very solid.
Exactly.
Okay.
Consumer spending is solid, interest rates are low, foreign investments are
Coming
coming,
in.
direct investments and
Okay.
portfolio investments. All indicators
Oh.
lead to a better economy this
Okay,
year.
so thank you very much for that. No, we have to take a break, and when we come back, we will look forward to we will talk about what we should look forward to in 2030.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes.